It's that time of year again, folks. The time where we just absolutely go bonkers on a lot of mini racers from the Mattel Disney Cars diecast line. Just have a ton of fun. We're going to rip all these packages open and take a closer look at the new minis that they have to offer. Done this a few times. I usually do it like twice a year, and you guys seem to like them, so might as well continue them. I don't like to review them because of the fact that, they're smaller, and I don't know how many people really want to see a full in-depth review of them. I think the unboxings, like the mass unboxings, are just much more fun because who doesn't like to just open stuff? It's like Christmas Day, and when I watch unboxings, I feel like I'm almost there. I get to live vicariously. I don't know. It's just something I like to do. And I think you guys do too. So we're going to get right into it here. Pretty pumped for all these. There are quite a few new ones, and they're all pretty neat. Like we have Sidley, Mack. Who else is in here? We have some Racing Reds. We got this. I'm not super excited about these multi-packs because these were expensive, and there's only one new mini in each pack. So that kind of stinks, but like a Hot Rod Mater up here. There's Lizzy, who we've long awaited for, and a bunch of other ones. So we're just going to dive right in with the boxes, get those out of the way first. We're going to start with the blue ones because I think they are the older ones. I know they're all ones I need, so I don't really need to look at the codes. But for your guys' reference, this one is 17. I think this one's Mack. I could be wrong, though. Mack's pretty rare. Yep, here he is. Heck yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Got a massive chip there right on the grill. That kind of stinks. Everything else looks really good though. They did a great job with the license plate and the mud flaps, getting down to those nitty gritty details. But yeah, it looks pretty solid. N49, man, the 49th week of 2020. At the A factory, I would assume. But yeah, looks really good. I kind of am upset about that chip, though. So these mini racer boxes are so weird because you cannot find them really in many stores. I've seen some at my local Jewel, but that's about it. I know they used to be at Meijer, used to be at Best Buy, but I have not found them there in years. And I don't have an H-E-B or a Kroger too close to me, so I can't go there either. Here we go. This one hopefully is in good condition. Barry DePedal, the Next Gen RPM. Now this one kind of snuck up on me. I really didn't even know this guy was new, just because of the fact that they've done so many Next Gens over the last 2 years. I lost track of which ones they've done and didn't do, especially when they're kind of, blue and green. I know we've talked about this before, that the majority of the Next Gens in Cars 3 are either blue or green, or a mix of both. And so they all kind of blend together with me. Noah Gochek, Jim Reverick, Barry DePedal, Spiky Phillips, Eric Breaker, they all just kind of meld together for me at this point. All right, 2 more blue ones and then 4 more purple ones. Let's focus up, Buttercup. Thank you. I wish they still put the bag around there. They just put these minis bare, loose in the packaging, and I feel like that makes them prone to some damages. So I kind of wish they put the bag in there again, or some padding of some sort. But here is the Rust-eze Wrap Ramone. It almost looks like Lightning Ramone, but you can see that there's a little bit more gold on the back here, and it says Rust-eze within the decal there. So not one of my favorite minis, but it's pretty neat. It's a nice metallic red and gold color. Certainly not what I would go to though first. If I was told hey, you get to have one mini racer made, it certainly wouldn't be this guy. Is it just me, or is there some wear and tear around the... I guess that's just part of the grill. I don't know. It feels like there's a chip there on the edges. Again, they need some padding in these boxes, in my opinion. So, who's this one? This one should be Rotor Turbosky, which is awesome. Heck yeah. This one I'm really excited about. Hopefully he's in good condition. Gosh, he looks awesome. See, I never would have thought they would do mini racers of some of these characters. I guess Mack is a little bit more understandable, but Rotor Turbosky, Sidley, and then now we're getting Roger, the space shuttle, and then Mater, you know, the UFO from Unidentified Flying Mater. Like those two, I never would have expected them. And obviously not Rotor either. I love the fact that the helicopter rotor on the top here spins. This other one doesn't, but that one's so small I would hope it doesn't spin because it would break off easily. He's got one working wheel here. These two are just for show. Yeah, he looks really nice. I like the expression. Decals look pretty crisp and clear. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alrighty. So that is the Blue Wave. I'll try and put the codes in the description below for these guys if you are interested in getting them. This one's 28. I'll just put them all in the description so I don't have to waste time showing you that part just in case I forget to. Here we have another Blue Next Gen, though this one's a little bit more memorable because his 155 scale version just came out, and that's Nick Shift for the Next Gen Spearmint. So he looks pretty nice. Pretty good expression. Decals look pretty solid. I like the blue spoiler. Nice blank blue spoiler. Cool. 2017 they copyrighted this. Are all of them like that? Huh, that's so weird. Look at that. 2017. Mack was 2020. Maybe all the next gens were 2017. Yeah, that must be it, yeah. Ramone's probably pretty early then too. Yeah, he's 2016. That makes sense. All right. So yeah, the first time they released the Ramone Mini was 2016. First time they released the Next Gen Mini was, I guess, 2017 then. Interesting. I was kind of blown away by that. All right. So there we go. Already 4 done. Oh, no, 5 done. Wow. This guy is 26. No idea who it could be. Somebody I need. Oh, yes. It is Sidley, the Spy Jet. Super pumped about this one. Probably one of my favorite minis so far. I didn't even know he had these working wheels underneath, so that's really cool. I thought he would be a little bit more metal, though he looks more metal in the pictures online, but it appears that the only metal part is this. Everything above that line right there. So really only the wings and like this little nose. This whole top piece here is plastic. That kind of stinks. Wow. I thought it would definitely be more metal, but I guess that would be kind of a lot. This looks really good though. Certainly somebody I had no vision of them ever doing. P17, 17th week of 2021. It's a pretty big cleavage there from the last time they made these boxes. So, you know, or at least, you know, the wave that we just looked at, 49th week. Oh, I guess not. That's like a 19 week difference, 19, 20 week difference. So I guess not that bad, but I would think because, you know, I just got them all recently. I guess I'm a little late to the game, but they just feel like they came out, you know, closer together. I guess this part up here is metal as well, I think. The wing feels metal. Oh yeah, okay. So this middle part is plastic. Like the cabin here, the eyes, but the top parts are die cast. The jets are plastic though. Interesting engineering on that guy. Whoa, always at least one zoom out for like every 2 videos it seems. Now these two aren't super cool, but they still are interesting. I do know what they should be. One of them is Sarge, and the other one is Lightning McQueen. So a silver Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen. Not bad. Now, if I remember correctly, they still haven't done... what was the one they canceled? I feel like they've canceled some of these like special metallics or silvers. I know they canceled Metallic Chick Hicks, which would have been awesome to see like him in metallic forest green, basically. Who else did they do? I don't know. I feel like they canceled the McQueen. I know they did gold McQueen though. I don't know. But I would have liked to see, you know, maybe metallic Chick Hicks before a silver Radiator Springs McQueen. Just kind of a weird combo, but he looks good. I like the gray rims. Decals look really solid for considering how small they are. The expression looks nice. So yeah, I like them. Just kind of an oddball. They did do regular Radiator Springs McQueen, right? They better have. If they were doing a silver version, they better have. And this should be the Patriotic Sarge, number 25. This is a very odd release. Like, I don't understand why they did this one either. But it's pretty cool looking. Like, this American flag part is metal. And the base and like this other part right here is plastic. Like the hood is plastic. So pretty much the only metal is the canopy, which is the patriotic part of Sarge. Also like the red rims, kind of a nice contrast there. Now this guy is very similar to one of the mini adventure cars that came out in like 2008, 2009. Almost identical actually. So they must have gotten inspiration from that. But I didn't really think Mattel had such a long memory to think back to something as obscure as a 2009 mini adventure car. But I don't know, I like it. Maybe they thought that it would release more with the 4th of July. Ended up being a little late, but still pretty interesting. I would definitely have done somebody else though before that, if I'm being honest. All right, let's get into some of these multi-packs here. We're going to start with the most boring one, which is just Francesco Bernoulli Mater and Lightning McQueen with racing wheels, aka World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen from Cars 2. And as you can see, they single him out as like the new one, the first look basically in the World Grand Prix series. There are a couple other packs. Now the only other one that I have on the table is this one, because these were all in my last unboxing. All right, let's tear it open. I was actually able to find all of these 3 packs at a local Target store. I mean, different times, of course, in different stores, but oh my god, we're just tearing it up right now. Jeez. But I was able to find them all in the store, which is hard to say. I'm just going to take out McQueen. We're not going to open up Francesco and Mater right now. But to say that you found like everything of a certain kind in a store is rare, at least for me. Like, I always tend to have to order something online. Like, I remember, I'm pretty sure I ordered some of the last 3 packs online, but these guys I all found in a store at some point in time. So now, although this guy's kind of boring, he still looks really nice, nicely done. Can't complain about him. The rims are great. You know, the fact that they added the red trim is really nice. I'm impressed. Expression looks good. Everything looks really good. Yeah. Do wish that they put more new cars in these. Like, they could have easily put in like Jeff Corvette, or even put like the 95 logo on Mater there instead of just releasing the normal one. But of course, you gotta pay $6 for one new car. Just kind of how it goes. Although they made up for it in this Racing Red pack, in which all 3 of them are new. And we'll get to that a little later, of course. Next one up here is Dexter Hoover with Lightning McQueen and the King. So now this guy does not have his like flag, but that's okay. A little upset that he doesn't have the flag. I know they're capable of doing that. If they were capable of doing this moving rotor on Rotor Turbosky, the Dinoco helicopter, and if they were capable of doing Sidley like that, they could have easily put a little flag on there and made it just metal and a part of the body, or plastic and part of the body. But instead, you get like Dexter Hoover on his day off almost. Almost looks unnatural to see Dexter Hoover without his flag. I love the expression though. He looks quite happy, quite jubilant. Piston Cup, official, even did the license plate. I wonder if that matches the 155 scale. I doubt it, because it's A113CA. That's obviously a reference to, you know, the Pixar Easter egg A113, and then California. Oh, I'm so curious now if Dexter Hoover's license plate is that. I almost am willing to bet that Dexter Hoover doesn't even have a license plate. Because I would have definitely noticed if he had a license plate like that. I mean, that's a pretty important one. That's a big Easter egg right there. I'm definitely looking at that after the video. Next up is a Demolition Derby pack. By the way, the series that one was in was the Los Angeles International Speedway Series. And the series are kind of irrelevant because it's not like they ever really expand on them, except for ones like this, I guess, Thunder Hollow. But all these are very much so, you know, one-offs. Like, we're not going to get another 3-pack in the Los Angeles International Speedway Series. And then it seems like they eventually went away from the series when we get to the most recent wave, which I'm okay with. So yeah, the new one here is High Impact. One of the last Demolition Derby racers that they needed to make for the Mini Racers line. Still got quite a few more though, you know, the more obscure ones like Bill, Liability, Jambalaya, Chimichanga, and Airborne. Pretty sure those are the only ones they need. And maybe, I can't think, Tailgate, yeah, Patty. They still need to do quite a few, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. And 52, so last week of 2020 this guy was made. This girl, rather. She looks really good. Got a matte finish. Rims look nice, all painted differently. Cosmonaut. 12, Steve's Tool Barn, got the phone number. Nice. Look at the teeth there, a little jagged. I'm sure they will continue to make more Demolition Derby racers. I don't doubt that at all. All right, who are we going to do next? Who do I want to do next? We'll open up this tractor pack. This is, again, a very intricate mini, a very odd model shape, but Mattel tackled it. So again, just more proof that they could have easily done the flag on Dexter Hoover. I really like the image for this guy. It looks so cartoony. It's like a Minecraft figure almost. Tractor Tippin series. So again, when are they ever going to reuse that series name? Never. These are so difficult to open right now. I don't know what's going on. Like, I won't be able to salvage any of these card backs. Like, look at this. Look at that. I'm just like tearing into these things like a raccoon. This might be one of my favorite ones on the day too, along with Rotor and Sidley. Just love it. Got a matte finish as well. The wheels in the back turn very well. Oh no, the front wheels don't turn at all. I did not know that. And these front guys do not move. They are just for show. So you can't roll him around unless you just put him on his back wheels. Derpy expression. Yeah, I like it a lot still though. I wish they were in the boxes so then you could buy a ton and have like a whole army of tractors. But of course they have to put in a 3-pack, discouraging you from buying multiples. Or maybe discouraging you, but not enough to the point where you don't buy them still. It discouraged me enough, honestly. I don't know, maybe other people are willing to buy the $6 to get a ton of them, but it pushes me out of that. So honestly, if I was working for Mattel, I'd be like, it's more advantageous for us to put Tractor into a single pack because of the fact that more people will actually get more sales because people will buy more of the single pack Tractor than they would buy of the 3-pack just to have, you know, a fleet of tractors. Guess that's why I'm an economics major. So here's Gale Beaufort, the Jackson Storm Semi. Show you guys the packaging real quick. Doesn't really say much. I don't know why this wave did not have anything else on the back. And there's no indication of a series. Came with George Newen and Jackson Storm though, so not too bad. George is a nice inclusion for sure. Yeah, this guy's pretty sweet. And actually another girl. 6 wheels on this one. That's impressive. Nice job, Mattel. This one's pretty heavy. Quite a bit of metal on here. Everything's die cast except for the hat and the base and the tires. Got a little hole there. And I do have a trailer for Gale. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Check this out, guys. Shane Cooper did a custom of the trailer and it fits perfectly. So that'll be for another video. Don't worry. We'll do that in another video, but I wanted to tease you guys with it so you can think about it and wait patiently for my video on that. All right. Next up is one of the newer ones from the most recent wave, featuring Dusty Rust-eze. Pretty boring. It only comes with McQueen and Mater. Of course, they could not put in Rusty Rust-eze. That would be terrible. That would be against Mattel's laws if they put in Rusty Rust-eze and just made life easier on us, because we know they will make Rusty Rust-eze at some point. You can't have one without the other. They should have just replaced Mater with Rusty Rust-eze. That would have been kind of them. Either way, I'll take what we can get. Dusty is a really nice mini. Probably, again, will slip into my top 5 favorites on the day, just because I like, you know, the shape of him. He's bulky. The expression is pretty spot on. Matte finish. I like the little weathered look to him. Rims are pretty nice. 14th week of 2021. Yeah, he's nice for sure. So what do you guys think? Will they do Rusty in another 3-pack with Mater and McQueen? Or will they put him in a single pack? Or what will they do? Make him exclusive in a multi-pack? Seems like their multi-pack exclusives are only like variations of main characters. I guess Will Rush is an exception to that, but I feel like the next gens are like very special, and Mattel knows it, so they kind of make a big deal out of it. But you know, as you can see here, we have a Ramone and we have a Mater in here. Can't think of what other multi-packs we've had lately. We had the other Ramone, the Road Trip Ramone, in another 10-pack. And then there was, who else was there? I guess George Newman was once an exclusive to a 10-pack. Steve Slick LePage. So yeah, they do next gens and variations of main characters. I can't see them doing Rusty Rust-eze in a multi-pack, really. So I would probably say he would be in a single. But if they did him in a 3-pack, though, I mean, you gotta do Fred now. Come on. You gotta give us a bone sometime or other. So here's Tokyo Mater. It's actually really cool. Again, Tokyo Mater series. When will they ever make any more? I mean, I hope they do, but I doubt it. Oh, so they did make Radiator Springs McQueen. There he is. With Sheriff. So this was like really their first attempt at Cars Tunes. They did like the Police Mater and the Police Lightning McQueen. So I guess technically Police Lightning McQueen was because he appeared in Private Eye Mater or Mater Private Eye. But this one just feels like really the initiation of Cars Tunes into the mini line. And we will obviously get Roger and Mater like I was talking about. Mator, that is, Mator. So I love the expression on this guy. He's really perfect. He's very well done. This back part is, this back spoiler is plastic, but everything else is die cast. The little contingency sponsors on his window look pretty good. You got the Japanese characters down here. Even the little hook kind of swivels a little bit in his own socket. So really nicely done on this guy. Another one of my favorites for the day. Would not have been surprised if they made him in a multi-pack. Would have been really, I guess. It would have made sense after looking at some of these other ones. All right. Now this one I'm pretty pumped about because we've always wanted Lizzy to start to round out the RS Townies, the Radiator Springs town folk. So now after this guy, we only need Guido. Who knows if they'll do him? Because he's so small. You almost have to like make him out of scale. Which is probably what they would do. And I don't think that's really an issue. It doesn't really matter to me if they're out of scale. Like they kind of already are. I mean, look at Mack here. Lizzy's bigger than Mack. Yeah, I doubt that. So when they get like a bigger thing like that, they always scale it down. So I don't see why they couldn't scale up a smaller one. Right? So everything's kind of on the same plane. But here's Lizzy. Very, very nicely done here. What's die cast here? So I guess this bottom part's die cast, this little cap. The windows and the eyes, plastic. Fenders, plastic. Spare tire, plastic. MT23. I love that you could still read that. It's a great job by Mattel on those decals. Expression looks really good. Very similar to the 155 scale version. So that's cool. They put too many sheriffs in these multi-packs. This is like the fourth multi-pack or fourth 3-pack that Sheriff has been in over like the last 2 years. He was in like the police one with APB and the police McQueen. He was just in the one with Tokyo Mater. So they need to stop that, please. All right. So now moving on to this monstrous 10-pack here with the new exclusive Radiator Springs Ramone from Cars 2. Kind of an odd paint job to choose, but a nice one. I got this from Gimme Collectibles because the 20-packs, or 10-packs rather, aren't sold anywhere in the US. I think in Canada they're sold at Toys R Us stores or somewhere like that, but here in the US I have no idea where I would go about finding these at retail. Probably some obscure store has them, but no one by me. So there is his little image looking pretty cool. We also have Jackson Storm, Luigi, Lightning McQueen, Sally, the King, Chick Hicks. So all of these so far are kind of in the same group of characters, but then we jump to Blind Spot. He's a weird inclusion. Fillmore and Brandon Bader. There are some other ones available. They do highlight the new ones, which is wise of them. These are all new. New. Nice. All right, let's crack this one open. See if I can do this quickly and efficiently. So we got a little tape. Nothing the trusty T can't take advantage of. There we go. Yeah, this will be pretty easy. All right. So this is our second Ramone of the day. Different expressions in the eyes. I like that. I definitely prefer this one though over that Rust-eze wrap Ramone. Just because I love the mixture of all these colors here. You got the red, orange, yellow, pink, purple. Really a beautiful paint job that is pretty over or underrated. You got low and slow back there. The hydraulic version of this guy in the 155 scale line is quite rare. So if you ever get your hand on that, keep it. And it's funny because that guy was only released in a Target 7-pack. So the Radiator Springs Ramones have a tack to gravitate toward multi-packs, I guess. We're going to save this one for last because that one's obviously like the best item here. Going to move on to this amalgam of a 15-pack, which is already open. That's a little weird. This tape is already broken. So now, when they released this guy as a diecast in the 155 scale line, they called him Funny Car Mater because that's, you know, what he is. Like, it's a funny car, not as in like a ha ha ha. They're literally called funny cars. Kind of like a Tokyo Mater vibe almost. But now they refer to him as Hot Rod Mater, which I don't really like because I think it gets confusing because Hot Rod can be interpreted as like a flaming version, you know, a car with flames, because that's what Mattel refers to, like Hot Rod Steve Herschel by Hot Rod River Scott, Hot Rod, you know, Louise Nash. So this isn't exactly that because he has the blown engine there and is in the Tokyo Mater mold. But either way, we're going to move past that, take a look at what else is in the pack. Luigi, of course, artist Ramone from Cars 3. They just call him Ramone. Flipped Over, that's a nice one. Sally, Lightning McQueen, Cars 1 version this time. And the one in the other pack was Cars 3. Jackson Storm, Flo, Sigler, that used to be a rare mini if I remember correctly. Sheriff Todd's a nice inclusion. This pack really isn't that bad, all things considered. Sterling, Fillmore, Buck Barringly, Ryan inside Laney. And then it doesn't show really any other newbies on the back. I find it odd that they showed this again. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's the other pack. Okay, all right, I get it. Racing Reds, other 3 packs, more singles. Okay, all right. Let's crack this bad boy open. For some reason, the tape already is cracked open. Flipped Over is already chilling. Get back in your hole. Get in there. I'm sorry. I haven't told you to come out yet. Thank you. I'm just going to focus on Mater today. This video is long. All right. So here is Hot Rod Mater, aka Funny Car Mater. This is awesome, really. If he wasn't in a multi-pack, I would like him a lot more. Because it's just so unique. I mean, he's got a blown engine, the massive exhaust pipes. He's got the big boy spoiler. You think that's the same model as Tokyo Mater, you're wrong. They're similar, don't get me wrong, but obviously no hood, you get the blown engine. Now it looks like the expressions are the same, which is kind of disappointing, but the tow hooks or the towing apparatus in the back is different. You can see the gap in there goes all the way from the bottom to the top. Here it does not because you have the hook in there still. So I don't really know why they removed the hook. Probably to make him a little bit more aerodynamic, I guess. Can't remember if the 155 scale version has it or not. Either way, he's got the taillights up there. So again, a whole new mold for this. You can see the latches are still there, like the hooks. The taillights are their little separate posts up there, and that is not on Tokyo Mater. He's got his A113 license plate. Flame decals all around. It says Tobu Mater. Love the rims. They're like red lines from like old Hot Wheels. I even like how they put the flame on the spoiler there. Nice touch. Yeah, these look similar, but they are very different if you put them under a microscope, which is what we do here on the Disney Docket channel. We analyze stuff. Jeez, I need to stop doing that. Okay, so everybody's open except for the Racing Red pack, so we're going to dive into this. So is it hopefully an effort to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Cars. And I'm so glad they put these all in one pack instead of making them, you know, in 3 packs and then having 2 other boring cars along with it. Although that would literally make no sense if they did that. I think Mattel would be called ludicrous for doing that. So this just makes sense. And they obviously are based on the 155 scale counterparts. But Lightning McQueen has yet to be released in a 155 scale form. He will be in the last case of 2021 singles, case M, though. So we get a little sneak peek at what it'll look like. Start with Sally down here. Nice. Like the red wheels. Got the trunk open. See your little tattoo back there. Actually, there's no tattoo. Carrera 301 piece. Shiny. They did a good job with the finish on these. The wheels are really pushed out. Long axles on her. Mater. I never really liked, you know, for brand new Mater and regular Mater, how clunky his towing apparatus looks. Because the hook is like attached to this post here and it just looks so big. Lots of plastic, but I guess it is what it is. I like the gray and black caution sign on the back here, A113. Again, really nice job with the red metallic finish. Red rims. Good expression. Silver detailing. And then here is the one we're all looking for, and that's Lightning McQueen. So he's got a nice expression that we aren't really used to seeing all that often. It looks like the same expression he'll have on the 155 scale version, but that obviously leads to the question of, will the 155 scale version be in the Cars 3 mold or the Cars 1 mold? On the poster, it looks like the Cars 3 mold, which would be inaccurate because these are Cars 1 decals. So hopefully they fix that, but I truly doubt it. Yeah, this will be cool though to see all the 95 bolt decals and the chrome silver. That should look really good. Contingency sponsors could use some work, but they're small. Can come some slack. Oh, that looks really cool. That they made the yellow rookie stripe into chrome silver. That'll look so good on the 155 scale version. Yeah, hopefully we get a look at that soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all the minis in this video. Let me know in the comment section below which one is your favorite. God, I got a lot of cleanup here to do, don't I? So many duplicates. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. All right. Just gonna pull some of them up right here and you guys could take a look at them. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. My favorite is Sidley. And then probably followed up by Rotor. Who would be my favorite? Then probably Hot Rod Mater. I like the tractor a lot. I like Lizzy. Dusty probably actually would then be my fourth favorite. My fifth would probably be the tractor, and then my sixth would be Lizzy. And then I'd probably go to the McQueen, the Rust-eze Racing Center McQueen, or nah, the Racing Red McQueen. I don't know, there's so many good ones in here, you know. I forget about Mack, because he was the first one that we did. They're all really nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget about anybody. We still have a whole bunch. Maybe World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen's your favorite. Or maybe it's this Rap McQueen. Or not Rap McQueen, Rap Ramone. Maybe it's Barry DePedal. Or maybe it's this Silver McQueen. Who knows? I'll see you guys next time for another video. Thanks for watching all 37 minutes. Wow. Long video, but it was fun. It was worth it. All right, guys. Bye now.